What's going on, everyone? My name is Unsub. Today I just basically wanted to share with you guys a few things you might not know about the Oculus Quest, as well as try to answer a few questions that I get asked a lot. I'm gonna try to keep this relatively short, but I won't lie to you, I do kind of tend to wander from time to time. If you guys do want to join in or have a question, I am gonna do my best to monitor chat. As of right now, we're going to be starting off native on the Quest, so I won't be able to pick up chat right away, but as soon as we actually jump into the PC, we'll be able to pick it up no problem, as you guys will be able to see. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. So I'm going to get right into it, and where we're going to start off with is obviously native on the Oculus Quest. So, as of right now, streaming wise, you guys can see everything I can see. You guys can see my hands, all the cool things I can do with them. I have my controllers right here. The controllers do show up in hands as well. There's something I want to show you guys very quickly, and I'll go over a couple of things as I show it to you. First of which, streaming live as of right now. As you guys know, I am native on the Quest. That's how you guys can see all my menus and everything. Um, I'm going to throw something out there, and some of you will take it with a grain of salt, and that's totally good for you. I'm glad for you guys. This is totally my opinion, but some people might agree with me on this, and I'm just going to say it. Oculus Quest is the best VR headset so far, so I'm really looking forward to the Oculus Quest 2. So, with that being said, let me kind of explain why. First off, Oculus Quest is obviously a standalone VR headset. It uses the cameras on the outside of the headset to track the movement of your controllers and your play space around you. Meaning, you don't need any external devices. You don't need a PC, you don't need cameras set up all over your room to be able to play this. The games are limited though, I won't lie. You do have a good amount. It's probably somewhere in the range of over 300 games by now, and they're adding new games every single day. Some of which, some big titles have recently come out just for the Oculus Quest native, just like Onward. I've checked that out on the PC version, so I'm kind of actually wondering what the differences are on the native Oculus Quest side, besides for the PC VR version. Now, as I said, I'm still native in the Quest. I'm not able to pick up chat yet, so bear with me. We're going to go into offline play. As of right now, I'm live streaming this. The only way you guys can actually be able to pick up the sound is if I'm wearing this headset, so you guys are picking up my microphone, my voice, and you guys are hearing that in the stream. But if I want you guys to actually hear what's going on in the game as well, I need to sit here and crank the volume all the way up, and then when I go and do something like fire, you guys can see that. So, this magazine comes out, magazine goes in, I could press B, magazine goes out, gun reloads, gun reloads. Now, let's try something. I have a table right here on the side of me, so I'm going to put down my controllers. Oh, that's weird. My hands don't track. It's kind of funny, right? Oculus Quest is a hand tracking device. Well, that's because hand tracking does not work with all games. Hand tracking only works with a game if the developers actually set it so that way it can work with the game. Now, this is obviously a Sidequest version. This is Pavlov, Pavlov Shack, or it is referred to. And there's some cool stuff you could do in here. If you guys have not checked this out, you guys can see some magazines will come out at the press of a button. I'll press B, and the magazine will come out. For other weapons such as this AK, when I press a button, nothing happens. I have to physically pull this out and then insert a new mag. So now I'm going to move on from here, and we're going to go ahead and head back to the home. See, I was just mentioning that just now. Onward. And we're going to open up Virtual Desktop. Now, for those of you who don't know, Oculus Quest, besides for being a PC VR headset, I'm hoping that I left Virtual Streamer on, but I might not have. I might actually need to go ahead and start that up. I'll check it in a second. But Oculus Quest is one of those very few headsets that you can do a lot with, in the way of you can connect it to a PC and you can run different things such as PC VR games. Now, what's great about this is the fact that you can run all those awesome games from not only the Oculus Quest native, but you can run them from Oculus software on the PC. You can run games from Viveport. You can run games from Steam or Steamvr. It really opens up and expands the possibilities that you can do with your Oculus Quest. Excuse me for 1 second. We do need to close this down. I don't know exactly what it's going to show, so we're just going to go ahead and close that down real quick so I don't show anything that does not need to be seen right now. And I just need to check that. See, that happens sometimes. Virtual Desktop Streamer is a free service you're going to need to download if you want to use something like Virtual Desktop, which is what I use every single time I use my Oculus Quest. Now, what's great about being able to connect to a PC is the fact that you can play all those awesome games. You can connect it through a cable, or you can go ahead and do the Mr. Magazine. How you doing? Or you can go ahead and use Virtual Desktop, which will provide you the same exact service as using the link, but you stay completely wireless. We can go ahead and turn this back on now. So, as I was saying, we can go ahead and stay completely wireless like we are right now, and we can still connect to a gaming PC. One of the questions I get asked a lot is actually, how is the latency between that? It's very acceptable depending on your rig or your computer. If you don't have a solid connection, see, now I could see myself in the stream and everything going on. If you don't have a solid connection between your PC and your Oculus Quest, it's going to make things a little bit harder. So now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to show you guys a couple other things. I hope that the stream is able to pick up everything, although I might actually go ahead and switch the view at one point in time, and we'll take a look at that. So as soon as I hit the, let's see, the left menu button, I'm greeted with the menu that Virtual Desktop uses. I can go into the settings right here, and I can actually click this setting right here that says microphone pass-through, and I can send my voice to the PC. What's great about this is not only the fact that it works for games, it's also the fact that it works for a stream as well. So I don't need to see how down here I have speakers for Virtual Desktop running. I'll come into here, properties. We'll make sure speakers, Virtual Desktop audio, And now as soon as I change the microphone, the audio is going to cut out for a quick second. Oh. Audio is going to cut out for a quick second, and then it'll resume back up just because it's going to be picking up a different microphone. So what I can do is virtual desktop audio. See? Now it's actually already picked up the microphone from the headset. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and take this one off. You can tell by the color indication on the side that it was still on, and once I find the button, we'll turn that off. So now I just lost a good 3 pounds. I mean, this is a beautiful, awesome headset. Love this headset, but I just lost some weight there. That definitely helps out with the game. So now I'm gonna grab one more thing I want to show you guys, which I use this as well every single time I am jumping into VR. As I did say, I do use virtual desktop. So what I have now is AirPods. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh yes, uh, I did do a audio improvement, as well as I'm just kind of going through a couple of things that I wanted to show you guys. AirPods are wonderful. I'm just losing. Got a bunch of emails popping up over here. We don't really need. I've now got complete surround sound, and I'm also still not wearing a huge bulky headset. So I've already gone over a couple of reasons why the Oculus Quest is, in my opinion, pretty much one of the best headsets you can get, if not the best headset. I absolutely love my Oculus Quest headset. I can't say enough. I mean, you can't take other headsets outside and go do what we can do with these headsets. I've played Beat Saber in a parking lot at 10, 11 o'clock at night until the parking lot light went off. It was a great thing. It was totally awesome. And what I love about it even more is actually having other people go ahead and throw it on. So, got quite a few games. If you get a quick look at that list, you might have seen there's one called Warzone. I've started it, but it don't take it for what it is. It's not Call of Duty Warzone. It's supposedly like a similar game, some type of ripoff, but it's very difficult. But we'll get into that. So now here I am. I'm still on my Oculus Quest. I'm now running the PC VR version of Pavlov. I'm still completely wireless. I could do 360 for days, which is absolutely. Oh yeah, that's the great thing about it. There's quite a few other games that are actually like this that are pretty nice, but one of the main points I really wanted to show right now is how when I'm inside Pavlov native, it works out, it's great, but if I put my controllers down, nothing works. Now, if you guys have ever tried this, I'm gonna put my hands down, and now I've got just my hands. So it's a little bit finicky. It's not made for this, but I wanted to show you guys that it actually works. There's a super delay when you go ahead and do this. There's a certain way you're supposed to grip it to actually hold the gun. This gun is a little bit difficult to do. Firing does work with the trigger, but it only works if your hand can be seen by the camera. It kind of doesn't work when you tilt your hand as much, but if you keep it out in the open, it still works. So, okay, there we go. The only thing about this is now, I cannot move. I can't move my location because obviously I can only walk around the space that I have, which you can pretty much see right now is like a 6-foot circle, so I can't even reach the guns over there. So with that, I do need to bring my controllers back in. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this big boy right here. We're gonna put this one. I think we should have enough room. And we're gonna set this back 20. And let's do all right, the AK as we were showing before. We'll set this one up here. Drop that one 10. My room's already getting pretty hot. If you guys don't know how much VR really does kind of work your PC, depending on the specs of your rig. We're also going to set that one at 10. And we're going to use something super difficult. I haven't even tried this one before, so I don't know how this is going to work out. But we're going to try the shotgun. Starting off, I think we're going to go with the AK first. Okay, so obviously how the AK works in VR, I grip, and it works good. Latency is very, very minimal. It might not look lined up for you guys, but obviously if the sights weren't on, I wouldn't be able to shoot exactly where I'm shooting. Now, even though it doesn't look straight, I'm obviously shooting straight. When it comes to reload, as I've explained before, you need to pull the magazine out. So that's something I've also tested. We're going to see right now. But when you can get this to work just smoothly, I need to make sure I'm close enough to my table to put my hands down. Okay. Now the reason this works is because Oculus Quest allows. Damn it! I won't lie. This is one of the more difficult things. Okay. Okay. We've got this. We've got this. Oh shit! Oh man. I won't lie. It's just fun just to do this, just because it's so okay. Okay, where's the controller? We need to pick the gun back up. And my cat's in the way. Excuse me. You're right where the rifle is. Okay. We're gonna give this another go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna stay above the table now, so if the gun does fall, it should stay okay over the table. Now the reason the gun falls is because you can't really hold it with one hand. It's a heavy gun. Apparently I can't grab it with any hands either. So here we go. Okay, I didn't need to do that. It's a certain way you're supposed to hold your hand. Nope. Too far over. Nope. Still too far over. Nope. Further up. I wonder how stupid this looks on the other side. All right. That's not gonna work. You know what? I think there might be a little bit of physics action here. So if I hold it here and I hold a hand here, the gun is colliding with the table. Wow, it's actually tracking pretty well with the camera. I just wish that the gun would be easier. Oh, wait, there we go. The hand's a little jacked up, but we're holding it. And we're empty. Alright, so take this magazine. That one's empty. Now the problem with this is one time I lost my left hand and I couldn't find it for a while. And it was actually stuck down at my side. So we've got a new mag. Insert. Open hand. Charging handle. And we should be good to go again. Oh, beautifully. Alright, now look at how I can line this up. I can line this up much cleaner. let's see if I could do singles. Alright, that's just awesome. Controllers, let's go over. As I said, I'm gonna try to keep this short, but I mean, since what? Yes. Now, when it comes to latency, people do ask, how bad is latency? The worst game for latency is Beat Saber. The only problem with that is you don't really notice it because you start to notice that the game is uh, 2 seconds slower. I don't know, 2 milliseconds slower than what it seems it should be. So your brain already kind of compensates for that, and you'll start to swing a little bit slower, and it really just kind of fixes itself. Okay, so this is not a one-handed gun. You need to hold this with 2 hands, otherwise when you fire, you'll throw shells. Okay, this one is also a single load, which makes it super fun that it's not loaded now. Okay, we just dropped like 5. Can we get one? Can we get that one in the gun? Alright, alright. Do it over the table in case it falls. Nice. Close. Okay, okay. Make sure the camera can see the hand. Hey, what's going on, Gunny? We're checking out hand tracking with Pavlov right now. It's something I kind of wanted to show, and wow, nice. Yeah, get that out of here. I forget what it is. I think. Oh wait, I need both my hands. Needs to be able to see them. I think it's the red one. Red one. Punch it. All right. You know what? We'll I think I just used my radio. Can we bring this back in? What is it? 0? Oh, it's down. All right. So I mean, I just shot the dude in the neck with a 50 cal using my hands, no controller. The last thing we're gonna kind of test out here is the grenade. I've tried this so many times. So this might be kind of funny, because it does not work properly. But I'm just showing the fact that if this works with Steamvr, the fact that I can do funny stuff. It doesn't work with single finger tracking because I'm not using a what do they call it? One of those freaking $1,000 ones, the Vive or whatever, the ones that I can't afford. Okay. All right. So we have to pull the pin. Okay. Now the hard part is how do I release the handle without letting go? Oh yeah, I've checked it out quite a bit on the PC VR side. I haven't checked it out native on the Oculus Quest. I kind of wanted to check it out and actually see what the difference is. Oh shit. Um yeah, so I kind of wanted to see what the differences were between my my hand's not that far out. All right, that's enough. I didn't. Yeah. Um. So yes, I've played the Onward game. I've played it on the PC VR side, and I actually just recently watched a video. I forget who the video was by. If I can, I'll try to put it down in the description. But they do a great job of showing what the graphical differences are in the game and some of the problems we may face with crossplay coming from the Oculus Quest meeting the PC VR side of Onward. It's tough to say because now that there is a bigger player base, it's going to be, it should be, let me say that, should be easier to find a game with people in it. On the other side of it, how well the lobbies are going to hold up together, the performance between them, the graphical quality in them because it's using crossplay is definitely been diminished already. Just with the, I think it's like the season 19 or something update of Onward. I don't know, something high up there. I don't know the wait, update 9. I think it's update 0.9 or something for Onward. And they actually reduced the graphical quality of Onward already on the PC VR side. And a lot of people were actually upset about that. That's what this person was mentioning in their video. I could kind of see people getting upset with that because, just like Pavlov, the games that run native on the Quest versus how they run on a PC. I mean, even using virtual desktop right now, um, I'm picking up such better graphical differences. I mean, I'm gonna yeah. See, for you guys, it even looks a little bit better, but because it's capturing the view of the game through Sidequest, which that's how I started picking up the stream. Once you're actually connected to a PC, if you wanted to run the stream from the game itself, it's pretty simple. How do we get home? I forget. All right, so double tap on your menu button. It will bring you back to this floating screen, which I've used to play Warzone and Grand Theft Auto. It's actually kind of cool because you can just like super blow up the size of the screen, so it's almost 360 degrees around you, and it gives you a really great vantage point because I could be looking at the middle of the screen, chasing people down, and then if I see somebody over there, I can just turn my head and peek over. But anyway, that's discussion for another time. As I said, I kind of do get off topic sometimes. Dragging up from the corner, we'll go ahead, open up the rest of the bunch of crap that's running in my PC right now. And what we can do instead of to do this, I'm pressing B to open the menu, properties to select which window we are capturing. Capturing a specific. I can't say it right, so don't rag on me too bad. But yeah. Anyway, right now we're capturing the side quest stream. So it looks good, but it doesn't look as great as it probably could. So instead of actually running this, we'll just we'll click full screen, then we'll click back in. And now instead of running these, we will run just the Pavlov window itself. Now it will give us a little bit clearer of a representation of what I'm seeing, or it should anyway, of exactly what I'm seeing as I'm seeing it. Where are my hands? Oh, can we not see them because I'm not in the game? Can we see? Okay, okay, our hands are there. I want to make sure we were seeing them the entire time there. And this dude still has had a seriously bad day. Um, I don't want to go too much further into this. I don't want to drag this out any longer than it needs to be. I'm sure by now it's probably way longer than anybody's probably going to sit here and watch. But I hope you guys did find this somewhat interesting and somewhat fun. You can now go ahead and jump on Steamvr if you are using virtual desktop. I do not think this will work using Oculus Link as well, because as soon as your headset is connected to the PC, it's going to want to recognize your controllers as well. So this will only work if you are using virtual desktop. I kind of forgot to mention that right off the rip. I don't want to go any further into this. I want to try to keep this as short as possible. But the last gun I kind of want to show you, just because I'm like I said, I always get distracted, is this one, because this one's super fun when it comes to trying to reload fast. If anybody that has ever played a first-person shooter game knows, the LMG, it's got that super fun reload. So we're gonna dump some stuff. Once uh, Apparently we're just gonna new mag this right off the rip. Okay. We're gonna let go with the left hand. Okay. Okay. Gotta open it. This is the fun part. It's kinda not like a full hand grab. It's kinda like a pinch. Why did stay open, please? It's kinda like a pinch, but you gotta make sure the bullets start to move first. And that's it. Then you can go ahead, close this, try not to drop the gun, charge it, and I suggest kind of like a hip fire so that way the cameras can recognize your hands better. But as soon as you can run that shit dry, and then more bullets appear. I don't think we can actually put these in. I think it's just a dead mag, and those are just cosmetic. Yeah, because as soon as I move it, it shows it's empty again. Unless I can slap the same one on, and no. So yeah, all right. That's where I'm gonna end this. I don't want to push this any further. I hope you guys did find a couple of these things kind of interesting. You guys can go now try out all the Steam VR games you want. I've tried this on a couple of different games. I'm not gonna mention any titles, so you gotta go find out for yourself. Um, as I did say, this does work only pretty much exclusively with virtual desktop. There's a small bit of latency, but it kind of depends on your rig. I'll let you know right now, I am gaming and streaming off one PC alone. So the fact that it's a little bit of a spider web, but let me just tell you, the fact that my PC is getting the signal from my router running the game, my Oculus Quest is then running an app to have the PC communicate with my headset to allow me to run the game. At the same time, especially when running the Sidequest version, it was taking the captured video signal from my headset, sending it back to my PC through Wi-Fi, obviously, to go ahead and communicate. Well, it's kind of like Wi-Fi, virtual desktop Wi-Fi. It runs off the same shit. Um, all at the same time. So if I can sit here and I can have my headset doing all this other crap, got chat running and live streamer kit and all this stuff, while gaming and live streaming, I'm pretty sure that it's capable for a lot more people to try using virtual desktop. I don't understand why more people haven't tried it, especially when the cables came out. Cables from Oculus themselves were like somewhere between $80 and $120, and then the Party Link cables, yeah, my dumbass bought one of them. Those were 40 something dollars that I got mine for, and that was a total ripoff. Mine never worked at all. So in the end, I spent $20 on virtual desktop, and you know what? I'll take that 1 to 2 milliseconds of latency, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, to go ahead and be able to play these exact games in a more beautiful fashion, completely wirelessly. As always, I hope you guys did enjoy the content. I am gonna officially close this one down now and get out of here. Um, yeah, if you guys got any other questions in the future, uh, don't be shy to drop them down below. Nobody told me that the freaking audio wasn't on. Damn it, guys! Come on now. I just seen this. Okay, so now the audio is on. So this entire time, you guys did not even hear a single freaking gunshot or a click or anything. Oh man, you guys gotta help me out sometimes, man. I'm trying to pay attention to too many things at once and it doesn't work out. Anyways, I am going to get out of here, as I did mention, like previously, 8 other times. Don't be afraid to stop by the stream. We will be streaming live on Twitch right after this. My dumbass will probably be streaming Warzone with somebody that's on. Nah, it's all good, man. I'm not blaming you. I know there was a couple other people in here before you actually joined. I don't know if they're in here now. I have no idea.
especially what platform they're on. It kind of just shows me like a multi-stream, so it whatever. I'm not too worried about it. You guys could kind of see exactly what happened to this douchebag over here. But I will be streaming on Twitch shortly after this. We're gonna jump on a little bit of COD, probably for like an hour or so, depending on the time. Yep, and then we're gonna actually be jumping on Rogue Company. I just picked that up, so I'm kind of interested in trying that out and seeing what that is all about. Let's just put this one down. Open this one here. All right. Holding a grenade saved my life from the other 2 grenades. That's another secret in case you guys didn't know. You can almost kill yourself, but not kill yourself if you have another grenade. As always, I'm getting out of here. I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you guys are staying safe while this pandemic kind of ends and dips down. I don't think it's over yet, but hey, you know what? I hope you guys are staying safe out there. As always, don't forget to drop that like if this video did help out in any way. As always, have a great night. Just in case you didn't know, one other thing. Shotguns are super overpowered in every single game.